Hello YouTube, how you doing? Pouring outside, so we're inside, but we need the rain. I've got my Christmas clothes on. I just cut some ads for our team, so we're trying to amp things up online with the website, onlinegolflessons.net. You get good information here too from me. And I'm doing another organic video. I call it organic because I have some clinics coming up and I'm not really good live. Like, I can hit balls well. It's just, I don't know, I do better with videos and stuff where I can kind of just say, oh, I screwed up, and then, cut and take two. Well, you can't do that in live clinics, and might even have a couple opportunities at corporate clinics, which is pretty cool. But I have to learn to just get through, if I start stumbling or something. So I'm making myself only do one edit, and I promise that's it. Thanks for hearing me out there. I'm a little bit rambling too. But let's get rid of the club, actually. Let's talk about the truth about golf. People aren't getting better because they're going to the course too fast, or if they have a problem, they're trying to fix it there or the range. I'd like to give you some feels if you're a new golfer or if you're a struggling golfer, because if you watch my videos, you know that everybody that's bad sways and they kind of flick, right? So we want arms straight, weight forward. So what I want you to do is get bent forward. How much is up to you, depends on your height, your own body, but just get bent forward. I always say, stick your tush out, flex your knees, just a little forward bend, kind of like, you're a shortstop. You don't want the ball to get past you, or you're a basketball player. If you just kind of stand limp like this, they're gonna run around you. Athletic stance, it doesn't have to be perfect, just feel balanced into the ground. Now put both your hands on your right hip, your trail hip, right? So it's right if you're right-handed, push it back. Notice that my left buttocks goes this way. Funny word, buttocks. So the guys at Golf Tech did one of the greatest, if not the greatest, most extensive study ever. I don't work for Golf Tech, and I know a few people that do, they're good instructors, but I thought it was really cool, some of the takeaways from the measuring that they did over thousands. They might have even had millions of people. See, starting to stutter a little bit. Can't turn the camera off, got to keep going. But one thing they showed is that the average amateur sways a certain amount of inches off the ball, right, during the takeaway, whereas the tour pro, they sway this way. Their left buttocks goes towards the target about 4 inches on average. And if you just push your hip girdle back, you'll notice that, and you'll notice what the knees do. So poor players are moving this much off the ball back with the club, and experts are moving towards the target. And it makes sense if you just push your right hip back. That's a great feel, and you're allowing yourself to unlock the potential to turn your hips and shoulders by pushing it back and noticing the trail leg extend. Everybody ever measured in the PGA Tour has some sort of straightening of the trail leg going back. Jim Furyk, a couple other guys, not as much as like a Bryson DeChambeau, or I'm trying to think of other guys that do it a lot. Phil Mickelson, Bubba Watson, straighten that trail leg like crazy. That's how they turn so much, right? But you got to kind of figure out the rate with which you do it. Is your personality a fast backswing? Is it a slow backswing? It's incremental, the turning back of the trail hip and the straightening of the trail leg, to the personality of your tempoed backswing. So that's a feel that I want for you to have today, and it's a critical one. Again, flexing the knees into the ground, trail hip back. What are the knees doing? How am I allowed to turn more and 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 more by not swaying off the ball and having the proper hip sway from the trail leg straightening? The truth about golf, we're going to conquer some feels this week, and hopefully I get better at doing a video in just one cut. Hit like, help the channel. If you want to check out the website, onlinegolflessons.net, onlinegolflessons.net. That is really nerve-wracking. But thanks for your support.